Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Eden's streak still going strong, still accidentally almost taking the lost. And if this gets to like 20, I would say statistically it's probably going to happen. D2XS 7FKL, this is one of the best Eden stars we've had over the streak for sure. And not that you can call it the streak yet, but I'd say when does a streak start? When does a streak become not a streak idea, but a streak in reality? 12 wins. 12 wins is where the streak begins. By my standards, at least. You know, for some people it might be 50, for some people it might be 4. We have Proptosis, and we have an active ability to fly in the form of the pony here, but, like, Proptosis by itself is outrageously good. Can pretty much dominate the run, you know, from start to finish, depending on what else we get. And also, we have a really good rate of fire. So if we got, like, Polyphemus, our rate of fire would suck right now, but our damage would be incredible. Instead we get Proptosis, our damage is awesome, and our DPS is still really good. Maybe our DPS wouldn't suck with Polyphemus, but it wouldn't be as good as it is right now. Number 2 is actually one of my favorite items in the game. I know that sounds ridiculous. I know it sounds like I'm trying to be deliberately contrarian, but I actually believe it. Situations like this, it can kill all the enemies with us not even having to get involved. And then we can also place bombs whenever we please. We could even go into that shop and try to do something if we wanted to. I really like it for room clearing. Situations like that. It probably would be more efficient to just kill enemies, like with Proptosis, but let's try to get the best of both worlds, right? That is not a secret room. I really think number 2, I mean, I've gone on record as saying I like it, but I think it gets a tough rap still. I'm a big fan. As long as you know that you have it, and you know you're gonna get it, then I think it's advisable. This has got to be our secret room, then. Yeah, okay. Inside of this, we get a little bit more. You know what? We might as well try to blow these guys up. Now! Hey! Freaking spiders ruined my plan. Where the heck is our second secret room? You know what? I don't really care. I sort of care, but I don't really care. No tinted rocks back here, which is actually a little bit of a surprise. Usually you do find a tinted rock in one of those ones, and they're like, haha, the rock's inaccessible. Not today, motherfuckers. The rock would be extremely accessible. He's also a 7-time WWE World Champion, but I'm only saying that because he's Canadian. Of all the people that I say are Canadian, people take the most issue with the rock, and I'll admit, it's a little bit specious reasoning, I suppose. Not speciest, but it's spacious reasoning. My reasoning has a lot of room to grow. I think he was like, his mom's mom is Canadian, and I'm like, that's good enough, baby! If you ever want to play for the Canadian national football team, you're invited. If you want to play for the Canadian national hockey team, honestly, with all due respect, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I do appreciate, you know, your desire there, but you're gonna have to prove that you can at least skate. We got a lot of good hockey players up here, but football, you're in, man. Okay, what are we gonna do with the Stars card? Well, I think that with the Stars card, we are going... This is not ideal. There we go. I think with the Stars card, we're probably going to teleport out of the boss trap room if we can actually get into it. If we can't, maybe we can teleport out of a curse room. If we can't, maybe we'll just save a key right away. But with enough keys, maybe we don't even want to do that. Maybe we just want to go for it. Tears up. I shouldn't have taken any damage, by the way. This is entirely me being an idiot, trying to use number 2 instead of using Proptosis, which is like the dumbest reason we could possibly have to take damage. Not a secret room. This should be a second secret room then. Inside we find Whipworm, which is actually really good. With Proptosis, does that extend? Yeah, it really does extend the effective range of it. Excuse me. Almost perfect timing there. Instead, it was actually horrible timing, but I like when we confuse the tier. It doesn't get the, like, confusion signifier on top of it, but it still gets confused. That's very nice. Very easy for us to get some benefit out of that. All right, deal with the devil. Range upgrade, probably largely irrelevant, even with... Yeah, I'll do it. Even with Proptosis, especially now that we have Brimstone. It's a little tight. Yeah, it's a little tight. I was really hoping we'd be able to, maybe get, you know, maybe like a not gonna die item right away. Instead, we appear to not have a not gonna die item. A not gonna die item was preferably gonna be a Spirit Heart. 99 bombs is real good. We don't need another key, so just pop this. And we're just really watching out for number 2. I could kill myself with number 2 pretty easily. There's no spirit hearts. Man, there's gotta be a spirit heart available here somewhere. I refuse to believe that they would screw us that hard. Oh, there's a tinted rock right here, you joker. If this gives us spirit hearts, we will win easily. Yeah, I mean that sincerely. Like, 1 spirit heart is probably enough. As long as I don't completely muck it up by walking into fires or something like that. What do you got for me back here? Golden chest, can't even open it. Would love to. Can't even open it. So, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, almost disastrous, I'd admit. We almost ran into a pretty tough situation there, but instead, we're completely okay. And that's the way I like it. And I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, fucking go play. Hey now, it's Rainbow Six. It's on the PC. On you play. Why not just put it on Steam? We want DRM in your dreams. We have 59 GD cents. We definitely should take deep pockets. We should probably take a key. We might even want to take the pill. Sure, yeah, we didn't need to spend that last 2 cents, but still. That worked out really well. I'm really pleased with the way this floor went down. If I could go back and get Satanic Bible, I might actually consider it, but for now, I'm pretty stoked about the fact that we're going to be doing a ton of damage with Brim Proptosis. I think the way that works, by the way, and I know you'll correct me if I'm wrong, so I don't even have to say it, but I think we just get the maximum bonus, or sorry, the minimum bonus for Proptosis, which is like 40%. Now I'm looking at it and I'm realizing our Brimstone laser is getting a lot thinner at the end, so maybe it actually does do, you know, like a ton of damage up close, but then less damage from afar, which would be kind of interesting. Dude, I would love to open some of these. I'm being real with you. I'd love to open all of them. I'd love to open a Tony Roma's down at the Pacific Center, but the scumbags won't give me my business license. That's not true. I would never open a Tony Roma's. I got nothing against Tony Roma's, but I don't think it's a good investment here. Everyone here is trying to eat, like, big salads and stuff like that, you know, keep themselves... Oh, another health up. Keep themselves healthy. Tony Roma's is like the anti-health establishment with their delicious ribs. I'm not being sponsored to say that. I've actually never had ribs at Tony Roma's. I've only eaten at Tony Roma's once. Tony himself was there. He said, hey, Northern Lion, you know, in the 2 episodes ago, you skipped the item room. It actually had Friendly Ball in it. And I said, Tony, not from you, man. This is where I come. I come to Tony Roma's to escape my worries, not to re-experience them. And then he said, I'm sorry. And I said, Tony Roma, don't worry about it. You're a award-winning restaurateur and ribist, and I apologize for making you feel bad about you trying to be helpful. This all happened. So we got a key. That's pretty much the most exciting thing on this floor so far. We have an Eternal Heart and a key. Both of, well, and the HP upgrade from the pill is pretty lucky as well, but we're not really doing anything super unusual. We also did get Amnesia, because I got a little aggressive with my pill intake. Shop? Yeah, I like this. Didn't mean to blow that guy up, actually. This is just a happy accident. Also have a map now. The map not very functional on this floor, but in the future could be, you know, the darling of the run. Second key. You know, I may just teleport to our item room, because I don't know if I have any GD idea where it actually is at this point. Unless it's like... I'm just going to teleport to it. I've already been... You freaking idiot! You've already been to it! You got little Steven in it, you joker! That was pretty stupid of me. Okay. Oh well, it's just a waste of a Stars card. Just something that could have allowed us to get into and out of Boss Rush for free. No big deal, right? Excuse me. I don't support that. Guess there's no second secret room there. Second level cube of meat is okay when you have Brimstone, but I've, like, way too much ink has been spilled. You know, oral ink, or auditory ink has been spilled over whether or not this is actually, like, good to get a second level cube of meat. If you have a choice in the matter, like if you had there's options or something like that. I don't know. I'd probably rather take a chance at any other item, but it's still not bad. I just had that run that was like... It ended up not being that long. Oh, we got an invisible man over here. Kevin Bacon. Awaz. Crawl space. I would love a black market right now. That's not a black market. It's the safety cap. Which is probably better than Whipworm, but not good enough for me to want to go all the way down there and waste 10 seconds of my life. Which segues nicely into the next thing I was going to say, which is the last run we had didn't actually take that long, but felt like it took forever because we never got good damage until like the absolute very end. I would love to just kick the shit out of this run in like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, do boss rush, do the hush fight. Do the hush fight. There you go. We finally used the active effect on the pony there. I would love to just get like a really good one under my belt here. What does that mean? They always say like, hey, get a couple of good runs under your belt. What's under your belt? Your dick. It doesn't make any sense. Get a couple of good runs in your dick? I'm not putting anything up there. I mean, like, if you have 2 consenting adults or 100 consenting adults, doesn't matter to me, and you want to do it, that's fine, but it's not for me. Thank you very much. Why don't you put it under your belt if you care about it so much? It's the devil in disguise. You're the devil in disguise. That's why I'm singing this song. It's Madonna from Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me soundtrack. Beautiful Stranger. She's not Canadian. Can't lay a claim to Madonna. You got a key? You got no keys. Are these good pills? I don't really want to do this whole room, but I guess we have no choice. Okay, pheromones, we'll just pop it for a second, I guess, for no reason. Kind of wanted to pop the Empress here, but no skin off my scrub. It's just got to get one under your belt, you know what I mean? If he drops a key, I would love to use it here. We've already been to our shop, so just give me a key. Hey, he did it. Gave us like 5 cents. If we ever get money equals power, we're set. But apart from that, I'm having a bad time. With the key situation, at least. Everything else is going pretty well. Like, we have 99 bombs, but I'm still like, nah, dog. Let me instead just shit out my bombs. I don't want to do it the new old-fashioned way. I want to do it the old-fashioned way. I think that's our secret room right here. No, it is not. Almost got me there, you tricky dick. Alright, quick. Pop quiz off the top of your head. Trickiest dicks of all time. You gotta have Richard Nixon up there. You know, he did some tricky stuff, you know, with Watergate and all that. So he's gotta be up there for sure. Dick Buttkiss? I mean, just look at that name. You know he's gotta be tricky. Richard Burton? Not a traditional dick, but, you know, Richard counts, even if it's not his preferred nomenclature. He tricked Elizabeth Taylor into marrying him like 6 times. That's tricky as hell. I would say dick in a box. It's not a person, but it is a way of tricking somebody into seeing your penis. So, you know, it's tricky at its core, right? Richard Jenkins in Bone Tomahawk, he's pretty tricky because you watch the movie and you go, oh man, that like old man's having a very convincing role here. He's a tour de force, and you go, oh shit, that's Richard Jenkins. Take our Eternal Heart there. HP's balling out of control. I wish I could see the map at some point, though, you know, considering I fucking paid for it. Richard II. There's just no, like, everyone's always talking about Richard III, but nah, dude. Richard II. Richard the Lionheart, though, he ranks in a companion list, which is least tricky dicks of all time. You know, he had a begrudgingly, you know, begrudging amount of admiration for Saladin, and, you know, he seemed to pretty much play it by the book from what I know, in spite of how he's treated in the Robin Hood films and you know, popular media. That's about it. Ricky Gervais, he's a little tricky sometimes. He makes you laugh at something, but then you're like, oh, you also made me think. You got me, Ricky. Hey Mickey is one of the trickiest dicks of all time, because you're like, you always expect it to be like, hey Ricky, you're so fine. And then Ricky, of course, short for Richard, which is a slang for dick. What am I talking about at this point? I don't know. When I don't have a map, I can't ground my commentary because I got no idea where we're going. Oh, there we go. Black candle helps. 2 of diamonds will pop. I don't think we need the spirit hearts. Let's just get the heck out of here. You know what? Let's be nice. Be kind, rewind. Donate as much money to our donation machine as we conceivably can here. You know what, Redfire? You're just trying to do you. So I don't even begrudge you for shooting me there. If you want to try to shoot me again, go ahead. I'm going to let you live out your life in peace and harmony because it takes different strokes to rule the world. Plus, I think it's good dodging practice. It's like in A New Hope when Luke's got the helmet on and he's trying to, you know, deflect the blaster bolts. See? You almost got me there, but I deflected it instead because I used the fucking force. You just played right into my hand, you fucking dingo. I don't care, man. Take all my money. Spending all your money on me and spending time on me. He's got me donating. Donating selflessly to charity. It's really taking like all the cash here, huh? I don't mind. You left me with 1 cent. I bet you think that's fucking hilarious. You're not dead. No, it's this guy. What? I must have created him. Who made you? I think we'll stick with the pony for now. What are we on? We're on depths 1? Okay, so I'm not going, like, absurdly fast, but I'm also not going absurdly slow. Apparently we left a spirit heart behind there in the curse room, probably from Gimpy paying out when we left, but it would be worth it to go back, but I'm feeling a little lazy today, I have to admit. I got a little laziness in my Isaac fundamentals. People asked for more zany. I can crank up the zane today. I'm feeling like, you know, we can get our zane levels high. Look, we got our zanes on now. Might as well check this out. If we can. Right, I forgot that we have no keys. We do now have 99 poison bombs, though. Do butt bombs count as poison bombs? I can't tell. That one might. They just exploded, so again, it's pretty hard to tell. Enemies seem to just explode right now, but against bosses, this may or may not prove worthwhile. Oh, a golden key, hell yeah. I hit myself, but we did get a rusted key. Maybe we can use that. I mean, it's not like Whipworm's doing too much for us. Alright, finish this off. Get like an actually good deal with the devil, ideally. Seems like it's been a little while. Not that the run has sucked or anything like that. I really thought there was no chance we didn't get back over the gap. Okay, we could just use the number 2 bomb, finish this off. I think it's fair to say my fundamentals haven't been particularly strong on this game, but that's a luxury you get when you got Brimstone early, usually. So Binky for a lower tier delay, and then a Krampus fight. I don't mind a Krampus fight, but you gotta give me Lump of Coal. So I'm not taking Krampus's head. Dude, I love the active ability to fly. I know some people shit on it. I think the active ability to fly is fantastic. I'm all for it right now. If we ever get a passive ability to fly, I'll sequester it and say, you know, I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. Mostly I can do everything you do for me already, so don't use that one if you're breaking up with your girlfriend or boyfriend. It's a little offensive to say I can do everything you're doing for me. It makes them seem used, you know. So you know what? Maybe we should treat the pony the way we want to be treated, which is the honey, I'm boo boo, keep a riding this reference. Isn't it ironic at this point? First off, Alanis Morissette song of the same name, but isn't it ironic at this point that we're beating a dead horse with that pony reference? Maybe it's not ironic at all. I don't know. I don't do irony. Yeah, sure, we'll D4. So we lost Brimstone. We got Mom's knife. I'll roll with the D4, okay? I don't really want to. I think we got soy milk here. Or is this like... I'm not sure if it's soy milk. Our mouth has yellow around it. Oh, that's soy milk for sure. I touch Mom's knife, and it fires like 1,000 times faster than the speed of the sound. I was gonna say the speed of the sun, and then I was like, it's strangely more accurate than the speed of the sound. You ever have an issue with that Coldplay song? You know, I think I've gone off on this before. I'm not particularly anti or pro Coldplay. Never been a huge fan, but you know, if you are, by all means, why not, right? As you grow up, most people realize, you know, you're not making any progress getting offended by somebody else's musical taste. Like, there's bigger injustices in the world You're just making yourself feel superior. Oh, what's your favorite Pavement album? Oh, I like Crooked Rain, Crooked Rain. Crooked Rain is a classic, but it doesn't have the raw, visceral sound of a Slanted and Enchanted. You're just like, alright, well, like, pay your taxes, don't be a dick, and then we're all good. Like, have you gotten out what you wanted to say? But in The Speed of Sound by Coldplay, the world keeps flying at the speed of sound to show you how it all began. And you're like, well, if the world flew at, like, the speed of sound, wouldn't we all, like, just fly off the Earth? Like, I don't think we're rotating enough to keep us attached to the... Maybe I'm betraying my knowledge of physics at this point. Okay. What I'm saying is that I think the Earth travels faster than the speed of sound. Oh, hell yeah. What in the world is this? We are tiny and in charge. Normally you say, like, large and in charge, but we're not really large. We're actually quite small. I'm not even sure we're in charge, honestly. We do have Taurus, though. The Taurus, starring Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. I don't know if this is any good at all. We do have Little Brim. Seems like we have Deadeye. We got the Aura. We got the Polaroid. We got some Guppy items. I mean, those are pretty solid. We can fly, so I guess I can just come over these, but... I think maybe we'll, like, fight the boss and then reroll, like, all of our shit. Yeah, there we go. Eden's Blessing, the whole reason we showed up for work today. Polycephalus is, like, super front in here. So the rules with D4 are the same as the rules with D100. Basically, I'm gonna roll until we get a run that is, like, just pre-breakfast by my estimation. And you just have to, take me on the honor system there. Or a run that is, like, so amazing that we don't even want to question it anymore. So I think even though we have Tech X here, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna try to reroll more. Not because this one's particularly bad, although I mean you can probably tell by our damage it's not even particularly good. But let's just pop the Empress here. I think we'll keep the Empress through all our rerolls. We'll just get our rerolls here. We'll try to get like the maximum number of iterations through this that gives us something half decent. Good. Okay, here comes our reroll. We got Spun. That's a good one. We're still, like, largely rocking the, technology lasers here. But our damage is actually awesome. I'm not sure if that's just because you can't go, a quarter of a second without seeing an explosion here, but, like, our damage seems amazing when an enemy gets stuck in it. I mean, look at how quickly War just got destroyed there. And this wave's gonna be done in no time flat. This one's actually okay, but we're gonna roll through it. I do love Tiny Planet, but... And we got our Fungi transformation. That's more HP. We got some 8-inch nails. Can't really tell what's going on because we still have the other shots in the air. We got 8-inch nails, Midas Touch. Silver Midas Touch. Trust the Midas Touch. This doesn't seem bad. We also have the Conjoin transformation. But I'm not sure if it's that amazing. I also have no idea why we're firing like a laser out of the side of our face. I guess we really hate that side of the map right now. You're not dead. You are now dead. Okay, we'll reroll again. Now we got Infestation 2 Tractor Beam Homing Tiers. We seem to be killing enemies, like, very quickly. But can we talk about what I'm shooting? Because I don't appear to be shooting anything. It's just like Cursed Eye, exceptionally low rate of fire. That is exactly what this is. Alright, so we need to charge ASAP. Now, oh, we had Kidney Stone too, maybe? I don't know, dog. This is a weird one. If you want to teleport me, I don't mind. It seems like we're doing awesome damage, but the Cursed Eye element of this is freaking me out. As is the laser that's still there to this day. Dude, the laser is actually doing damage as well, which is hilarious. In fact, I think it might be doing a lot of damage. That is like a really good amount of damage. I mean, part of it is the spiders as well. We still have the laser. I don't think the laser's going anywhere. Oh, Toxic Shock's pretty good. But this run doesn't seem like that amazing. Oh, there goes the laser. I'm pretty sure that's not going anywhere. Goes somewhere. Scumbag laser. But D4 had some unintended consequences there. I don't know, man. We got Libra, Toxic Shock, the Parasite, Fruitcake, maybe? Something strange. I'm looking forward to the reroll here, to be honest with you. Now we got Seraphim, so we're like quadruple flying. Tech X, Curse of the Tower, I think. Curse of the Tower scatter bombs, alright. Now we got Kidney Stone, so maybe we actually didn't have it before. We must have Dunce Cap, not just Conjoined. Now it's a health down. What the heck, we'd lose PhD maybe? That must have been what happened. I mean, the Kidney Stone is pretty sweet. I actually really like it as an item, but it's not good enough to hold this whole run down. This is a winnable run, but it's not an exciting run. I just hope I don't end up with, like, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus. Like, just give me a sweet-ass run prior to that, and I would be happy. Maybe I gotta lower my standards a little bit, because I just keep re-rolling through stuff that could be really fun. In the hopes of something better. Bob transformation. We got some form of Ipecac. Is this like Monstro's Lung or just incredible? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. But at least we have Holy Mantle. But what in the world? We have Ipecac bombs that are also like Cricket's body. And we still have Conjoined. I actually have no idea. So, we're gonna look to reroll this one, like, as soon as is possible, for sure. Because I'm just extremely confused about what's happening. The D4 is usually, like, a guaranteed win. You just gotta make it, sing in the right way. Oh, the Kidney Stone is popping off! Okay, we just get the hell out of here, man. That's too much. I see Guillotine. This looks cool. I'm not sure if it's garbage, but it looks cool. No Stompy. Yo, this is actually awesome. I don't like having to stand, like, on the other side of enemies, but we could roll this for, like, a floor or two, no doubt. And actually, the Magician is going to be awesome here, too. I think. As long as it actually gets them, like, close to being in range. What do you got for me? The Bloat. It sort of works. It makes these sweet, like, little, you know, braided chocolate kisses here. Double Helix. Francis Crick would be very proud. Torn Photo's good. Alright, we're going to try it just for a little bit. I am going to reroll again, because I'd like to reroll, and I find it amusing and enjoyable. But I do like the fact that, you know, we're doing so much ridiculous damage just due to our rate of fire here. I mean, like, even the champions aren't standing up to us. If we were just firing straight, I would be, like, extremely happy with this. Because we're firing at this bullshit angle, we're going to have to reroll ourselves. Ansus. Well, there's a library, but with the D4, we don't really care about the library. D100, we could have some fun with it. We must have Pisces? Yeah, we do. The knockback is just ridiculous. Like, the knockback with our laser is ridiculous. You normally don't hear that. Okay, we've rerolled, we got the body, we got some form of sad bombs. Looks like we've concentrated our fire a little bit more. But we may have lowered our damage drastically based on how long it took to kill that guy. Matchstick? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Mostly, I'm excited about these sad bombs, which apparently also are homing. I can dig it. Are we gonna go fight the Hush? You know what? Let's do it. I'm having a good time on this zany run. The sad bombs are doing well. We don't have to reroll our whole run. We could live with these sad bombs, I think. We got 94 of them. As long as we can just get some, like, half-decent synergies in here. Curse of the Lost? That's, like, the best curse to have right here. I'm excited. We're very slow on this floor, so we must have had, like, something with Zodiac last time. Remote Detonator. Could be extremely funny. So let's take it temporarily. I don't really care about either of these. Have we rolled through so many passives that there's only active items left? Does happen. Sadly. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. You come in here, you find this guy. You say, hey guy, you're in for a bad time. You throw some bombs down next to him. We want him to die in one hit. Because if he doesn't die in one hit, he's going to move around. That didn't do the job. So we need more than that. We also have homing tiers. Oh, so we have Taurus. We also have homing bombs, I should say. So if we just put, like, you know, 9 or 10 bombs, that's probably it, like, each phase. We don't even have to place them in there. They'll kind of do their own thing on the homing here. I have to admit, this isn't quite as amazing as I thought it would be. The homing power here is ridiculous, though. Please, get in there. You're ready to go, man. The time has come. That was, like, slightly better. I just don't want to put down 40 of these and then miss. Try to make every bomb worthwhile. This run is getting re-rolled, by the way. My remote detonator plan was not as cool as I thought it would be. We need, like, sad bombs with actual tier effects. I think we might have the wafer. Daddy Longlegs as well. I apologize for not giving Daddy Longlegs the credit it deserves. We also definitely do not have the wafer. Okay, good, good, good. Maybe pop one now? It's not really as good as I thought it would be. Are we safe here? I think we're relatively safe. I think we're going to win this fight, and then when we reroll, we'll be fine. Why do I think we're going to win the fight? Because I'm TNT. Oi. Oi. This is like a real Michael Scott moment right there. Okay, wait for him to pop up, then pop the bombs. Yeah, that way he had no armor, is my thinking. That's what smart people say about Isaac. They're like, oh, you gotta wait for his armor to go down. Pretty much hate that we can only get hit like 3 more times. It's basically like the worst thing about this fight right now by far. Okay, that's good. We're doing damage. We're so slow. Look at... The beams of light from heaven are so slow because they scale with our speed. But my god, they still got us. If I ever have to take a corner, we just get hit. So that's not ideal. Take like the world's widest corners. World's widest corners, yeah. Room to make a big mistake. World's widest corners. What's your favorite sketch comedy show? Mine is The Widest Corners You Know. Alright, boo, we lived. Okay, that was easy, man. I'm glad we chose to do Hush. Wasn't even like a problem or a doubt in my mind that we'd survive there. Let's take this back. Maybe buy the battery charge is what I'm thinking. Oh, we got Epic Fetus, and we fire. What in the fucking goddamn is this? This is the greatest Epic Fetus of all time? We have Pyro, and when the bombs hit, they drop like 1,000 Pupula Duplex sad bomb bullshits. Yo, this is actually cool. I know I said I didn't want Epic Fetus. It's like now... it's making a liar out of me. I never knew that I wanted this, but I wanted this my whole life and just did not know that I wanted it my whole life. So we're not going to D4 anymore because this is amazing. Wrath, just don't even show up. You're going to hate this. I promise you that. In the end, it's kind of like a little bit anticlimactic because you're still just, you know, killing everything with Epic Fetus. But the shots that you drop are like a sweet-ass Nelson Mandela of pain. You remember them from the 90s. They did Jump Around. Excuse me, I'd really like the skeleton key, actually. Man, one shot is enough to get the job done. I mean, I'm assuming that's probably a product of having Epic Fetus Polyphemus, but at the same time, those extra shots that hit at the end can't be hurting us too much either. Oh, pair throw. Fuck yeah. Why do I say pair throw instead of per throw? Makes me feel like Antonio Banderas. Antonio Perthrolas. I just want to feel cool in Spanish. It's our second secret room. Rune bags. It's paying out, man. Mr. Rune Bag. Bring me a dream, bring me a dream, bring me a Perthro or Yera, please. Really think I missed my calling, guys. I really think I missed my calling. I could have been like a dope barbershop quartet bass, I think. I mean, I know barbershop quartets still exist, but they're not as like prodigious as they used to be, right? So like, I mean, if you're in one out there, don't feel bad. I have mad respect, but I'm really looking to be like the guy who goes ba ba dum boom boom boom, you know, boom 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then the people with actual talent go over top. I know D100's here. I know Glass Cannon's here. I'm not touching this shit. They're all active items, man. It's exclusively actives. Which I guess is kind of what we want now, because we're going to be getting rid of this. Pinking Shears is really good. But also not what we need. We're not done? Now we're done. I think we can get them both. Dude, this is actually great. I didn't know this synergy existed until today, but now it's the only thing I can think about. Do we have Infestation 2 going on here as well? Is this like, that's just Juicy Sack, maybe? Juicy Isaac. Isaac! Get it? Isaac, because we're playing the Binding of Isaac. Well, these guys... This is like some Walking Dead shit, you know. They were in the hospital when the bombs went off, so they didn't know what had happened. Everyone around them was just dead when they woke up. And by The Walking Dead, I mean every zombie movie since the year 2001. A Space Odyssey. Take a little shortcut up here. This is my plan all along. I cannot be hit. I was hit, but it was worth it. I'd do it again if I could. So we got the Yera rune. You know, I'm looking forward to maybe using that. Never mind. I was looking forward to like hitting every single dead end in video game history. I guess there was a tiny room down here that I missed. It's actually not a tiny room at all, and now I feel bad for making fun of its perceived diminutive stature. I like how, for all the... Look, I'm actually very happy with this run. This run turned out well. But, all through the run, I was like, oh, I really hope I do better on this one than the last one. We're probably going to finish in, like, almost exactly the same amount of time, which is hilarious. But for some reason, this run feels like we just balled out of control for the whole thing, which is largely true, actually. That guy lived through that. That's like some... That's Newt in Aliens. We will open that. Might be able to get some active items that are actually useful we haven't seen in there. Excuse me. Okay. Or not. That's the other option, I suppose. Okay, well, let's give this a shot. Yeah, Flush and the Bean. This is my favorite 1980s buddy cop franchise. They only made 11 of them, though. It was gone before its time. I mean, what do you want me to say at this point? Like, it's already done. This guy's dead in one hit. When Blue Baby's dying in one hit, you got a solid run. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.